As you can see, I've just sent over my check-in, and it looks like tomorrow we're gonna load, because right now I'm gonna be competing again on Sunday. So today we are Wednesday, so that leaves me 3/4 days out. I've depleted now for 3 days in a row. Barely any carbohydrates. In fact, today I haven't had a single carbohydrate, but that's all gonna change tomorrow. As I say, Martin says we're loading. Feedback I had from a few people actually was that I was a little bit flat at the show. I don't necessarily disagree. In bodybuilding, it's always a bit of a toss-up between fullness and flatness, and you're always trying to find that right balance between condition and not being overly full. Personal level, I prefer a slightly flatter yet more detailed look, where a lot of people tend to prefer a fuller look, especially in modern bodybuilding. But for me, I think every time I've ever looked better on stage, it's when I was a little bit flatter with more detail. Being 6'3", I'm never gonna be like the fullest and roundest, most bubbly bodybuilder, if that makes sense. So sort of play to your strengths, I guess. This vlog is going to be me showing you properly the carb load, and I'm going to literally show you every single meal, so the amount of carbohydrates that's going to go in my body and what that does to my body weight and what that does to my physique. And you can see it happening in real time, hopefully. And then I'm going to finish off with the show, so a bit more footage of me on stage, hopefully. But as I say, I'm talking about things that are happening in the future at the moment, so I don't even know. But I'll be getting the carb load through within the next couple of hours, and I'll be going shopping later, grabbing all the bits and bobs needed, and then I'll be showing all of the meals, exactly what's going in, proper like counts on it, like calorie counts, carbohydrate counts, fat counts, etc, etc. Energy is quite low at the moment. Don't have much motivation to go to the gym, don't have much motivation to do much. Sleeping is not really happening at the moment too well, so food is definitely welcome. Looking forward to showing everyone what goes into filling up a 120 kilogram guy. Well, I was actually 113.5. My off season, I was 137 kilograms. So 4 kilograms down. So yeah, it should be interesting. Here we go. So I was at my lowest ever body weight since 2018 now. The carb load begins. So today, that's 80 grams of chicken, banana, 40 grams of almond butter, 150 grams of oats with this ready break. And also I'll be loading up the water. 6 liters plus is going in today again. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the meals now. Amy's got to cook her breakfast. Not quite as carb heavy as me, but hey, let's see what happens. So that's meal 1 done, and each of those glasses of water is 500 milliliters, so I'm a litre down of water and 1 meal down. Next meal will be in a couple of hours.
Oh! I'll just go and wash up stuff like I do all the time, every day.
Oh.
I'm never here.
Alright, oh, you forgot a bit as well. And that. And that. I'm gonna get slaps in. Oh. So just gonna make the most of whilst I'm in shape, doing some photos with Eddie Whitehead. So this morning quickly fit in time to do a photo shoot with Eddie Whitehead. And he actually said to me he's gonna have the photos done by later on today and have the final edits over. On my way to train, but I prepared my second meal. I've got 150 grams of rice, raw weight, with 80 grams of chicken, 2 Rice Krispie square bars. Chicken and rice done. Now for the Rice Krispie square bars. I'm gonna go in for a light pump on my arms, chest and delts now. Okay, so that's photo shoot done, gym session done, and now home for meal 3, which is 80 grams of chicken, 150 grams of cream of rice. And as you can see, that was buttered pancakes, which is my favorite flavor. So I'm just gonna have these meals. We've got a few new starters, so I'm gonna get those set up as well. And then I've actually got a massage this afternoon as well, which I've actually got to be out the door for in about 45 minutes, so yeah. Meal 3 down. Good afternoon, Ash. Okay, mate, I've got your plans in front of me here, and I'm just gonna run through a few bits and bobs just to make sure everything's crystal clear from my end. Meal 1 is the same every weekday. So now I'll take you to the workout plan. So we've got legs twice a week. So you've mentioned about the issues you have with your hips, so I wanna make sure that we navigate around that. The leg sessions are gonna be slightly higher volume. I only ever want you to work within your capabilities, but everything that you do needs to still have a level of intensity to it. Cardio, I've got 4 times a week at the moment, subject to change, but at the moment, I just want to see how you get on with that. And I'm really, really looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Meal 4 is going in now. 150 grams of rice and 80 grams of chicken, 100 grams of pineapple. Here we go. So that's meal 4 down. Appetite is going crazy. Double this easily.
Coffee.
Meal number 5, 700 grams of potato, 125 grams of mincemeat. Still hungry.
Have another coffee.
Done. Number 6 is the final meal. It is 80 grams of chicken with 20 grams of jam. Yes, chicken and jam goes together. And 150 grams of oats with cinnamon.
Great talking to you, man. Take care.
So that is the daily intake. I will put up the total just after this, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to show you what it's done to my body weight. I believe it's like 800 grams of carbohydrates gone in today, and then we'll see how it's affected me. So day 1 of the carb load, that was 800 grams of carbohydrates in, and as you can see, I've dropped weight. It's time to send check-in photos to Martin, and if there's any changes, he will update me. So here we are now, day 2 of the carb loads. 800 grams went in and then dropped weight on that. So now we're going in 1,000 grams of carbohydrates today. Martin's happy with the photos that I sent over. Meal 1 is 150 grams of oats, 70 grams of chicken with 50 grams of jam, and a banana. I'm gonna put up the macros and calories again for the day. There's a few other bits I want to touch on. Like oats. Now it's a very, very controversial one, but I always find come up with clients. So number 1, they ask if they are to be done with milk. So milk and oats is porridge. Oats and water is oats, oatmeal. Okay, so done with water. One of the key things that you need to know with oats is getting the consistency right. Get the consistency wrong, they taste so much worse. I like it when they're a little bit more solid, like this. Some people like it a little bit more runny, but you need to find out for yourself. So get the consistency right. It makes such a big difference. I almost didn't want to put this in the video because people obsess about it so much, and it really ends up a bit of a pet peeve of mine, to be honest with you. Here, I've got my supplements. And as soon as you put this sort of stuff in, people obsess about that. They forget that you're doing all this, and they forget that I've been training 17 years, and they just immediately focus on this. It's part of it, but it's not the main part. I guarantee that this is the thing that I'll get asked about as soon as I put it on. That is Water Expel, a multivitamin, vitamin C, halo testing, Winstrol, P5P, clenbuterol, tamoxifen, Caber, Proviron, Arimidex, glucose disposal agent. And as I mentioned, it will be the thing that people talk about the most without question. But anyway, I'm gonna get all this in now. It's time for me to enjoy. Meal 2, chicken and rice, and 2 Rice Krispie bars. Done. Now for training. Yeah, I know. So following the last training session, meal number 4. 150 grams of cream of rice, a bagel, 70 grams of chicken, 50 grams of jam. Meal number 4 done. Meal number 4, I said 4 last time, but it was number 3. 70 grams of chicken, 150 grams of rice, 2 Rice Krispie bars. Meal number 4, gone. Meal 5, 70 grams of chicken, 50 grams of jam, banana, 150 grams of oats, water, cinnamon, girlfriend.
I had turkey and broccoli.
Carved up. Meal 5, done. Final meal. Let's see what's done by tomorrow. So Martin made a decision to add 1 more meal of carbs in, so another 100 grams of cream of rice with jam before I go to bed. One day out, I'm going to do a weigh-in, send my photos to Martin and work out what we do today. So that was 1,100 grams of carbs in yesterday and 800 in the day before. So 1,900 grams of carbs in 48 hours. Let's see what's done to my body weight. So it looks like I dropped weight again, 0.1 of a kilo on both the carb load days. So I hope this video has given a bit of an insight as to what it takes to fill up a larger frame. I'm 6'3", and in the off season I'm comfortably, 132 to 136 kilos. And this is another good point as well. Everything's relative. Asking what someone else is eating, what you should be eating, relative to you. Quite often when people ask me what calories I'm eating maybe 3,000, 3,500 calories. To me, that is not a lot. I'll be dropping typically between 1 to like 2-3 kilos a week on that kind of diet. Relative to me, it's not a lot. It also means in the off season, I have to push up to 7.5, 8+ thousand calories. Everything's relative to the person and the individual. What I'm eating and what you should be eating and what Dave down the road should be eating is all going to be quite different. This video's been long enough now. I'll await instructions from my coach, and yeah, one day out.
You've been nice and relaxed today. Quite chilled, isn't it? Number 20. Mr. Clap.
What am I, by the way?
You're like 6'3" or something?
Yeah, 6'3", yeah, that's right. Tall basically. Can I ask how many the class is?
Bellingham.
Wow, that's great, that's awesome.
What have you got?
No significance at all.
Yes, Ryan! Come on, John! Easy, John!
Exhale, Johnny.
To turn to your right.
Nice, John!
Exhale, Johnny.
Left, right, so tight!
A quarter turn facing the rear.
Get that back out!
Big back, Jack. Come on. Arms, feet.
Nice, John!
Quarter turn to your right.
Easy. Exhale. Yes, Ryan.
Yes, Ryan!
And
That's yours, babe! Yes, baby! Nice! There we go!
side chest. Side tricep.
Yes, Ryan.
Yeah!
Bring your quad around.
Gentlemen
Yes,
facing
baby.
the rear back.
Swing, Jack.
Big back! Yes, Ryan!
Rear lateral.
Nice, John! Big Ryan, yes!
Yes,
Facing the audience, abdominals.
Next, right.
Nice!
Pull out. Pull out, leg.
Yes, John!
Go on, Ryan. Oh! Bomb door loading. Last day.
And in second place, number 21, Johnny.
Yeah!
And your winner is number 20, Ryan.
Gentlemen, can we have a final pose of your choice?
Yes, right!
And relax, just the top 3, 4th and 5th, if you would like to make your way off stage. Thank you. To turn to your right. A quarter turn facing the rear.
Yeah! Hammy!
Quarter turn. And a quarter turn facing competitor number 20 and number 5, please switch.
Go right!
Competitor number 14 and number 3, please switch position. Double biceps. Lateral.
Yes, Ryan.
One right, that's yours!
Side chest.
Exhale, man. All the way.
Yes, Ryan!
Side tricep.
Spin around, Ryan.
Quad!
Spin around.
Facing the rear back double biceps. Rear lateral.
Yes, Ryan!
Exhale.
Facing the front abdominal.
Then the quad!
And your gentleman, A most muscular. And relax, could we have some music for a 60-second pose down?
Last one of the day, men's bodybuilding overall. Number 20, Ryan.
Can we have all bodybuilding winners to the front for a final photo? Well done, gentlemen. One more shot. And relax, thank you.
Okay, what just happened?
Second sword in 7 days.
How many?
Every fucking session, every fucking cardio session that I didn't want to do,
All worth it.
you work hard, you get rewarded. Simple as that. That's my fucking corny message for the day.
Why have we stopped here?
We have stopped for... Hello. My name's Ryan. It's not. Straight in. Biscoff, Nutella, caramel pretzel, what do you reckon? Yeah, I agree. Biscoff's dry. 1,
Definitely.
2. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. 3. I'm a happy boy.
Done it.
Should we cut that bit? Should we cut that bit? So now we are Monday morning. It's the day after the show. I didn't have too much. On the way home, dropped off my friend. Amy did some cardio. I just rehydrated, had some coconut water, a kale drink, which Amy bought me. A mate who I gave a lift to Bristol. Bought me a Burger King. So I had a bacon, double cheese, large fries, and a Sprite, Krispy Kreme donuts. 2 bags of crisps, a couple of treats from Starbucks as well. It's like a 5-hour car journey. This morning, I'm up 2 kilograms. So I was 116.6 kilos. On stage, I was 114.5. Breakfast is now upon us. Opted just to have things that I will have normally. I can have anything I want now, right? But I've got 5 eggs and 100 ml of egg whites, a bowl of oats with blueberries and cinnamon. So got a bagel, which I'm probably gonna have with the eggs, and that's it. So me and Amy are gonna enjoy our breakfast now. And then I'm gonna catch up with some clients, and then I'm going to rest today, because actually I don't really fancy the gym. So I'm just gonna rest up, enjoy a little bit of food, enjoy a little bit of downtime, and that's that. But also I'm gonna relish in my win. I have actually got something to show you.
Yummy.
I now have 3 overall wins, so I've got 3 swords, which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Done some medieval armory in my front room now, so I need to find a place for all these bastards, and yeah. What's going on here, babe?
I'm happy.
She's happy. Why are you happy?
Because I love my check-in this morning, and he's got 3 swords.
She's 2 weeks out and she did a check-in and she looks fucking, it looks a bit nutty to be honest, so yeah.
I love the look, and I was waiting for this moment, so it feels really good.
Give me 5. Oh, fuck off.
He's not got 5 anyway.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
4.5.
Mwah. Meal 1 done. No idea on the calories, no idea on anything. So that was roughly 150, although I wasn't accurate, which feels weird to do because I'm always to the gram. 150 oats with blueberries, 5 eggs, and 100 ml of egg whites. I got jam here, but I didn't end up having it. The thing is, over the years, I've realised, when I binge out on a load of shit food, I don't actually feel good for it. Staying somewhat to plan with maybe a couple of added treats feels better than just binging. Believe me, I've learned that over the years. And yeah, happy days.